All right, let's take a closer look at Priyadarshini Engineering College, located in Vaniyambadi. Now, if you're aiming for TNEA counseling, the code you'll need to remember is 1510. That's 1510. So what are we going to cover? We'll quickly go through four main things. First, the college's identity and history. Then we'll dive into the engineering programs they offer. After that, we'll check out the campus facilities, and we'll wrap up with their industry links and placements. Let's get started. Okay, first step, identity and foundation. Let's get the basics down, who they are and where they come from. So here's the core info you need to know. Priyadarshini is a self-financing private college, and it's affiliated with Anna University in Chennai. It's been around for a while, since 1995 in fact. And how do you get in? Well, admissions are handled through TNEA counseling. And it's important to note that 65% of the seats are filled through the government quota. And this is a big one. The college has the green light from AICTE. That's the All India Council for Technical Education for the 2025-26 academic year. This is absolutely crucial, as it means the college meets the required national standards. You know, looking at their history, you can really see how the college has grown over the years. They kicked things off in 95 with CSC and ECE. A couple years later, in 97, they added electrical and electronics. Then came mechanical in 99 and civil in 2009. But what's really interesting is how they're keeping up with the times. They just introduced IT in 2023 and followed it up with artificial intelligence and data science in 2024. Clearly, they're adapting to what the industry needs right now. It's also worth mentioning that back in 2013, the college was awarded an A+ grade for engineering by Career 360. That's a nice little nod to their quality from way back then. All right, let's talk about what you can actually study here. We're moving on to the undergraduate engineering programs. So what's the total capacity? Every year, the college takes in a total of 390 students for its undergraduate engineering courses. 390. Okay, let's break that number down. As you can see, computer science, or CS, has the highest number of seats with 90. Then you have the traditional branches, civil, ECE, EEE, and mechanical. All of them have an intake of 60 students each. And the two brand new programs, IT and AI and data science, they also start with 60 seats each. And speaking of those newer branches, the information technology program, which they started in 2023, is a really smart move. It shows they're listening to what the tech industry is looking for. And hot on its heels is the AI and data science program, which just launched in 2024. This is a big deal because it puts students right at the cutting edge of tech. We're talking about skills for the jobs of tomorrow, right? Okay, academics are one thing, but what about day-to-day life on campus? Let's get into the practical stuff: facilities, support, and financial aid. Right, for students who need to stay on campus, the good news is there are separate permanent hostels for both boys and girls. And when it comes to food, the mess serves both vegetarian and non-vegetarian meals, so you've got options. Getting to and from the college is pretty straightforward. They do have a college transport facility available. And if you're traveling by train, the Vaniyambadi railway station is the closest one, just about 5 kilometers away. Now, let's talk about financial aid. This is really important. Eligible students can get access to several government scholarships. You've got the SC/ST tuition fee scholarship, the scholarship for BC, MBC, and DNC students, the first graduate scholarship, and even central government scholarships for minority and OBC students. So there are definitely avenues for support if you qualify. All right, let's move on to the big question. What happens after graduation? We're talking about industry links and placements. To give students a real-world edge, the college has some solid partnerships. For instance, they have a Red Hat Center of Excellence right on campus. Plus, they are a designated remote center for IIT Bombay. What does that mean for you? It means access to some top-notch resources and training. And who's hiring from here? Well, based on past recruitment data, you'll see a mix of companies. This is just a sample, but it includes names like HDFC, MSR, Turbo Energies, and Dynamic Technologies. Just so you know, all the information we've shared today is based on what's available on the college's official website and trusted government portals at the time we put this together. To continue your research, you can explore more engineering colleges at profsam.com, your true source for 12th to engineering decisions.